Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I have an intriguing video for you about two of the most well-known figures in the Turkish entertainment industry, Beric Baktaş and Yağmur Yüksel. If you enjoy content like this, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to support me even further, you can click the join button below. Thank you for your support. And let's dive into today's story. 1. The spark that ignited the story. As we all know, Bayram is a time for family, love, and celebration. The streets of Turkey were filled with warmth as families gathered, embracing one another with open arms. But in the midst of this, there's a deeper undercurrent that has captured the attention of fans and media alike. This year, two of Turkey's most beloved stars, Beric Baktaş and Yağmur Yüksel, are at the center of a story that is both heartwarming and heartbreaking at the same time. While Beric celebrated the holiday surrounded by his wife, family, and friends, Yammer spent the holiday alone. It wasn't just any ordinary Bayram. It became a moment filled with questions, loneliness, and an overwhelming sense of silence that echoed louder than words. 2. Beric Baktaş's joyful family celebration. Let's begin with Beric, who spent this Bayram in a heartwarming and traditional family setting. Known for his charming on-screen persona and down-to-earth demeanor, Beric's family moments were shared with the world through images that radiated warmth and love. A set of candid photos leaked from his family home in Mardin captured Beric in a moment of genuine happiness, surrounded by loved ones. Beric didn't just celebrate the holiday with his wife, he brought together both of their families in a rare and beautiful show of unity. In a heartfelt moment, Beric can be seen handing out sweets to neighborhood children while his wife distributes baklava to guests. These simple, genuine moments were described by fans as the embodiment of the true spirit of Bayram. It wasn't about lavish gifts or grand gestures. It was about connection, warmth, and community. This scene, captured and shared on social media, quickly went viral, and fans praised Beric's ability to balance his career and family life, embodying what many call a perfect family man. 3. The other side of Bayram, Yağmur Yüksel's solitude. However, while Beric basked in the joy of family celebrations, Yağmur Yüksel's story was strikingly different. Known for her elegance, sensitivity, and grace, Yağmur's Bayram post on social media stood in stark contrast. Instead of the usual festive greetings or photos with family, Yağmur shared a single, solitary image of a desolate cityscape. No words, no happy messages, just an empty scene that spoke volumes. This image did not go unnoticed. Fans and followers quickly began to question, why is she alone? Where is her family? What happened between her and Beric? The absence of any further updates or explanations left fans in suspense. The silence surrounding Yammer during the holiday was deafening. It felt like something was missing, like a piece of the puzzle that couldn't be found. 4. The silent gap. What happened between Beric and Yammer? As fans continued to speculate about Yammer's solitary holiday, a bigger question began to emerge. Is there a rift between her and Beric? For months, rumors had circulated about a potential off-screen relationship between the two. Many believed that their chemistry on-screen, in their shared projects, might have been something more in private, from their intense glances to their coincidental social media posts and appearances in the same places. Fans couldn't help but wonder if there was something deeper between them. Yet, despite the palpable chemistry, Beric's commitment to his family life has always been clear, and as time passed, it became evident that the connection between Beric and Yammer was not what fans hoped for. As this Bayram unfolded, many began to interpret the situation as an unspoken confirmation of what they had long suspected. Beric is devoted to his family, and Yammer, despite her obvious affection, remains outside the inner circle. 5. The impact on social media. In today's world, social media can amplify every emotion, every moment, and every image. The contrast between Beric's warm family celebration and Yammer's lonely post painted a vivid picture. Beric's photos received an outpouring of love and admiration. Fans flooded his posts with comments like, "What a beautiful family, Beric. You are an example to all of us, and this is what Bayram should look like." True joy shared with loved ones. On the other hand, Yammer's fan pages were filled with concern and confusion. Comments like, "Why is she alone on Bayram? She deserves so much more than this loneliness, and I hope she finds someone who truly values her," flooded the internet. The difference between the two narratives was so stark that influencers and fans alike began to voice their thoughts, urging Yammer to break her silence. 6. What do we know and what we don't? So far, neither Beric nor Yammer have made any public statements about their relationship. Despite the swirling rumors, it remains unclear what exactly happened between them. However, sources close to Yammer say that she has been emotionally affected in recent weeks. The increasing public closeness between Beric and his family has reportedly been difficult for her to process. On the other hand, sources close to Beric emphasize that his commitment is firmly to his wife, and that any outside interpretation of his relationship with Yammer is without foundation. The silence, though, leaves room for endless speculation. 7. What comes next? For now, fans are left wondering what happens next. Will Yammer continue to wait for an opportunity? Will she finally turn the page and focus on her own future, free from the shadows of a relationship that was never meant to be? Or will she continue to silently carry her feelings, watching from the sidelines as Beric moves forward in his life? This situation leaves us with a bittersweet lesson. Not all love stories are meant to end with a happy conclusion. Sometimes, silence is the most respectful way to show love from afar. And sometimes, letting go is the best way to find peace. 8. A message in the silence. One Instagram user noticed something in Yammer's post that many missed. A phrase written in chalk on a nearby bench. It read, "Sometimes, what you love most isn't yours." Was this a coincidence? A hidden message? A coded confession? We may never know. But in the world of celebrities, where every gesture is magnified, silence often speaks louder than words. 9. The public's reaction. The public's reaction has been mixed. Some empathize with Yammer's situation, feeling that she deserves more than what she's been given. Others defend Beric, applauding his dedication to his family. And then there are those who suggest that this entire narrative is just a projection of our own romantic expectations. Ultimately, this story reminds us that the love lives of celebrities are far more complex than they appear. Behind the perfect images lies a world of emotional highs and lows, sacrifices, and human realities often invisible to the public eye. 10. Final thoughts. As this story continues to unfold, it reminds us that not all relationships are meant to be, and sometimes the most respectful thing to do is let go. Whether Beric and Yammer ever reunite remains uncertain, but for now, both seem to be moving forward on their respective journeys. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you found this story intriguing, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the conversation in the comments. What do you think? Will Yammer finally find peace, or is she still hoping for a chance with Beric? Let me know your thoughts. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.